This is a too long didn't watch guide for Ursoc and Emerald Nightmare. The first two major abilities are Focus Gaze and Momentum. Ursoc will cast Focus Gaze on someone, and after 6 seconds he will charge to them. The players in which he charges will gain the debuff Momentum. This debuff will increase the damage they take from the next Momentum by 500%. So split the raid up in 2 groups so they can alternate taking the Momentum debuff a la the Butcher. The next ability he does is Roaring Cacophony. This does a lot of damage, but it's divided evenly in players within 25 yards of him. So just stack on him to use a healing cooldown to get through it. On Heroic, Roaring Cacophony will also drop a Void Zone on the ground, but I'll get more to that later. Tanks will have to deal with the following abilities: Overwhelm and Rend Flesh. Overwhelm will increase the tank's damage that he takes from all sources by 15%. It also increases the damage that he'll take by Rend Flesh by 150%, so they need to alternate like this. The first tank tanks Overwhelm, then the second tank should taunt and take a Rend Flesh. Then the first tank will tank a second Overwhelm. Then the second tank's Rend Flesh will fall off, so he can take the next Overwhelm. Then tank 1 takes a Rend Flesh, then tank 2 takes a second stack of Overwhelm. After that, they just start at the beginning, following this rhythm for the rest of the fight. On normal, you can just tank them on one of the walls and designate the middle as a soak zone, where the target that gets Focus Gaze will go and the alternating groups will also go and soak. On Heroic, Roaring Cacophony will create a miasma zone beneath it. This will stay there for the rest of the fight, so the tanks will need to kite the boss around the room. When Ursoc is at 30% health, he will go into a Blood Frenzy. This will increase his damage by 25% and his attack speed by 20, so save Heroism and Bloodlust for this.